I was working today, like, and I was stressed out. It's been busy at work, right? So I'm like stressed. But because both the kids are home, they both are coming in the office and just being like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And so like I'm in here, I'm stressed. I'm like reading stuff on my computer. I'm like typing things and chatting away, and I'm, doing my thing. And Michelle comes in and she climbs onto the recumbent bike behind me. And then she goes, Papa, why don't you exercise anymore?
Oh my God.
And I was like, this motherfucker. Now, oof. I know the reason is because there's a Bluey episode about it.
Oh.
Like, I know that's the reason.
Yeah.
But still, I was like, this bitch walking in here.
My own
you picked
daughter.
The wrong day, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Man, it's a struggle, man. I have a row machine, and like 3 minutes in, I'm like, oh, fuck this. But I should start using it in the morning, because I shower in the morning anyway. So like I might as well wake up a little earlier and do a row before.
Why is everyone talking about Damn Bluey?
Damn Bluey.
Because it's a fucking really great show. Yeah. And I have children.
It's a good show to watch if you have children.
It's a fine show to watch if you're an adult, if you just want to know what the deal is, right?
Sure.
But like, yeah. It's like, okay, like before I had kids, like I wasn't like a person who would like tear up at things. And now that I have kids, like the moment that like Logan appeared in the world, for some reason, I like now like a sad commercial gets me going.
Yeah.
And like nothing has hit me more than Bluey. Bluey has like there's several episodes where like just talking about like things that happen in the episodes, I just get choked up. Like it's fucked up. Yeah. So
big oof.
Yeah.
Oh man, you wanna feel old today in class? We were doing self-paced labs, and so like me and my buddy who's running the class, we were just like sitting up at the front just talking, shooting the shit. And for some reason Ventrilo got brought up, and and he was like, he like called on somebody. He was like, Torres, you know what Ventrilo is? Some nerd know. And this kid's like, no, what's that? And we're like, oh no. And he's like, it's like Skype. But
what? It's like Skype.
I was like, no, it's like Discord.
No. I would have said it's like TeamSpeak.
I also said, you ever heard of TeamSpeak? He's like, no.
How about Mumble?
I feel like Mumble's like, I don't know, Mumble's weird.
Mumble is weird. I agree.
For a second, right?
We tried it. Yeah, we did not work well.
It was all right.
I'm about to send Jeanette the weirdest message ever.
Okay.
It says, make sure I breathe tonight.
Oh, wonderful.
Does that make sense?
Are you discussing sleep apnea?
No. I'm doing a challenge at work where I have to do the breathing app. There's like a meditation app. Oh. And you just have to, you follow along to the app and you take deep breaths for 1 minute.
Oh.
And if I do that 25 times this month, I get something for free. I get some like shirt or hat or something.
Oh, wonderful.
Last year, it was a fucking cushy blanket, and that blanket is still awesome. So anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Let's hit the button.
Wakey, wakey.
Nice shirt,
Phil.
Kids.
Welcome back to All I Can Stand You. I was about to open my mouth, but the way that it said Phil just like caught me, and I was like, "Fuck!"
You've heard it before.
It sounds. I know, but it sounds. It literally sounds like you saying it to me right now. Like I'm
Phil.
playing the clip, and then you just go, "Phil."
Phil.
Nice shirt,
Phil.
Kids.
Phil.
So weird. don't know.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, when I was making that, I thought, okay, I can either dig through an episode and find where I say Phil at some point, or I can just open Audacity, hit record, lean into my mic, and go Phil. So that's what I did.
Yeah, well, lean into that mic. Anyway, welcome back to I'll Make a Stat of You, the podcast where I, Phil, introduce stray kids to my friend Tom. Tom, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Was that a good intro? I think that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Minus all the other stuff, which I'm not going to cut out at all. I'm going to pretend like I am going to cut it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. We'll
Classic.
Say Classic. Did you ever go fix that other episode, by the way?
Oh, shit. No, I didn't.
All right. Well.
Well.
Classic
That's
Make
all.
a Stay pod.
Yeah, you know what Felix is always saying.
It's all good now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And JYP is always going.
Okay.
Yep, you're welcome. All right. Anyway, so yeah, how are you? How are you? I mean, we had a little chat before, which I'm probably going to leave some of that in. But yeah, how's your week been? How you doing?
My week.
You have a big day tomorrow.
I do have a big day tomorrow. Yeah. Because you failed to put my full address in the order that you placed for me, and now I have to just sit outside and wait for the UPS man to come so I can be like, "That's my package. Give that to me."
You're welcome. I just didn't read that line, and I was planning before I placed said order. I was like, okay, well, when I get to the confirmation screen, I'll like double check everything, make sure I have it right.
Yeah.
And so I hit like next, and it was just like, cool, orders placed. And I was like, wait. And I almost immediately noticed as soon as the order was placed, I could see the address. And that's where I was like, oh shit, that's wrong. Only by what unit we're not going to say, but and so I got it just one bit wrong. So they're going to go to the right place, but then not know where to find you.
Yep.
And I immediately went to their like help for that website and said, hey, that like I just placed this order. I forgot to put this in the address. Can you like fix that? And then about an hour later, I got an email that was like, hey, your order, it's like shipped, bro. We got it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then like like 4 or 5 hours after that, it was like, hey, here's your tracking number. We're good to go. And I was like, because this was on Thursday, right? Was it really Thursday? That was yesterday. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Anyway, so I do all this. Like I sent the ticket, right? And there's no way for me to check on it. Like their website does not have like a function that lets me go like, what's the status of my like help ticket that I put in? And so today I got another email from them, and I was like, oh, finally. And it goes to my work email because, you know, and so I go, oh, finally. And I open it up, and it's an email being like, hey, check it out. Your order's going to arrive tomorrow. Hope everything's great. Woo. And I was just like, fucking God damn it.
There may be a way that we can like reach out to UPS to have them.
Is there? Because like when you worked for doing call center shit for FedEx, I thought the whole deal was that like only the shipper can change the shipping.
That is true. Yeah.
So
but UPS has a button that says update shipping. So I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I don't know, man. But hopefully it just, you know, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to get to me, but it's an expensive piece of hardware, and I really hope it doesn't get lost.
Yeah, that would be bad. That'd be really bad. So, yeah, hopefully it's just they just show up and it'll be all right. And then things will get even more fun. Huh?
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, Anna. That sounds like a terrible idea. We could just go knock on all of our neighbors' doors and be like, hey, if you get a package tomorrow that says my name on it, bring it to me, you know? Yeah, I'm not going to say what's in it. it's family photos. But other than that, man, this week has been weird because we had Monday off, right? For there's
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day. Yep, that's the correct holiday to celebrate on that day. But so we had that day off, and then we've adopted this new schedule where we have to stay. I know it. Maybe it sounds weird, like I'm complaining that I have to work
on this podcast. It makes sense to stay.
Yeah. Well, we have to. Yeah, you're really clever.
I know.
So it's it's longer days now. We're staying at work like 2 to 3 hours longer than we normally do every day, and for no reason. And so like Wednesday rolled around, and I was like, man, I can't believe tomorrow's Friday, but then I was like, oh wait, no, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. And then Thursday came around and I was like, this definitely feels like Friday, So it's just been a long, drawn out week. It's really, I don't know. It kind of sucks, but
it does suck. Yeah.
It's fine. We've been having fun with the kids,
I've been having fun with the kids too.
Not your kids, the students.
Yeah, sure.
Did I tell you yesterday I gave a kid a BZ for telling me what his favorite movie was?
You did not tell me that, but what was their favorite movie?
Well, so okay, it was like slow going because I just went into the classroom and I was like, someone will get a BZ if they can tell me what their favorite movie is, and I think it's a good movie. And then like some people rattled stuff off. Like one kid was like Interstellar, and I was like, okay, that's okay, but yeah, no. And then this other kid was like Shrek 2, and I was like, no. This other kid was like Funny People, or no, not Funny People. Some other Adam Sandler movie that I can't remember, but I was like, oh, Grown Ups. It was
Grown Ups.
Yeah,
Grown Ups cannot be somebody's favorite movie. You can like it,
right,
but that's not allowed.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was like
what?
He said Grown Ups, and I was like, Grown Ups, and he's like, yeah, Adam Sandler, and I was like, oh, I'm aware. I just that's not. And then this one kid, the guy that I'm talking about is the one before that was like said that he listened to K-pop, but he really didn't. He was like, so could it be someone's favorite movie or what they think is the best movie? And I was like, why are you overthinking this? And he's like, well, what if someone's favorite movie is like a bad movie, but they recognize that it's bad and they think that something else is better? And I'm like, I don't, just name a movie, man. Like, come on. This isn't hard, right?
We don't need the caveats.
Yeah. And so he starts thinking, and then I like go on to like another kid and then another kid, and then I come back to him. I'm like, I'm still waiting on you, man. And he tells me some like bullshit movie. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, it was Bloodsport. He was like Bloodsport. And I was like, okay.
That is a good bad movie. I mean, sure.
That's a good bad movie, but
it's basically like Mortal Kombat. Like,
it's based on a true story.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's based on a story that is a real story that exists, not necessarily one that's true.
Oh, right. Yeah. Based on an existing story.
Yeah. But then I was like, nope, I won't accept that. And then he kept thinking. And finally, he threw out like 4 or 5 different movies. And then finally, he was like, No Country for Old Men, which I know you haven't seen, but that is a fucking incredible movie. And I was like, okay, finally, we've arrived at something worthy of a BZ. So then I gave him a BZ for it.
Wow.
And I wrote on the BZ, if I remember correctly, I wrote like outstanding dedication to classroom morale.
I mean, that's perfect. I love that. Yeah. I love that. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a laugh.
And I talked to the other girl that said she doesn't like Stray Kids, or not that she doesn't like Stray Kids, but that she doesn't listen to K-pop anymore. Oh, I think I told you. I told you this yesterday, right?
Yeah, maybe. But you haven't told everyone in the world.
Yeah, because I talked to her yesterday, I think. I was like, so you listen to Stray Kids yet? And she's like, no. And I was like, okay, well, do it. What are you waiting? And then she was like, oh yeah, she was saying that she like doesn't like, she used to listen to K-pop, but she doesn't anymore. And I was like, well, you can still like, it's just music. Like, what do you mean you don't listen to K-pop anymore? Do you listen to music at all? You know, she's like, well, I don't know. I just used to do it when I was younger. And I'm like, oh, so it was a phase? She's like, yeah, I guess it was a phase. And I'm like, well, listen to Five Star. And then she didn't know what Five Star was. She thought it was a band. And I was like, no, Five Star, the album from Stray Kids.
Yeah. And I assume you're going to hear back on Monday and she's going to be like, I tried to get out, but you pulled me back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if whatever Phoenix just listed is accurate. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Bravo BZ just means Bravo Zulu, which basically just means good job. And it's just generally used in the fleet or in the Navy to say good job, but here at this command you can get like a tangible thing called a BZ, which students can use for benefits, like duty days off and stuff. So
right. And your mission,
my mission is to flood the market.
Right. Yeah. Just like when you take over a crafting market in MMOs, you are going to sit down. You're going to craft all the BZs, and you're going to take over the BZs.
Yeah. I gave one to this one kid in the class today because he made like guacamole and brought it in. He brought in homemade guac and chips for the class, and like it was just sitting back there, and like hardly anyone ate it except a couple people that would take like one bite, and nobody said thank you to him. So I was like, "Here's a BZ for making your guac."
Oh, that's nice. I love that. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's I don't know how I'd feel about the rest of the class. Like not even saying fucking thank you if you ate some. Like fuck off. Like what do you mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they did, but
I would have made them stand up and give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe that's too embarrassing.
Okay.
I mean, like incriminating yourself, sure, but just proving that you're a good guy, Tom, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Yeah. You are. Come on. You're a softie. You're a big old softie.
Yeah.
You're just trying to help them out, you know? They got themselves stuck in a contract and, you know, you're just trying to get them through the day. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
Not you.
Oh,
this
well,
kid, right?
We'll just wait for my K-pop episode with mixtape to come out, and you'll hear all about it.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah,
that's gonna be soon, right?
I hope so.
It's this month.
Yeah,
right. I think so.
IDK.
My BFF.
Okay,
Jill.
So
we can ask tomorrow because
me and my buddy who I was in the class with, we did that, I want to say yesterday. He asked me a question. He was like instructing to the class, and I was sitting next to him. And he's like, I think it can do this. And then he looks at me and he's like, right? Like, I'm going to fucking know. And I was like, I just looked at him and I was like, IDK. And then him and I at the same time said, my BFF Jill. And the people in the front row were like, what?
Oh, that's great. How old? I mean, I know that you have somebody who's like older in your class, but like how old, I think on average, what's like the median age of these people?
Instructors or students? Students like early 20s or younger.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Like some of them are like 18, 19.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, we looked up that commercial. Like, when did that come out? It was like a long time ago.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
They may have.
It was when texting. It's
possible they were babies.
Was like charged, you know, for like for small
per
amounts.
Message. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Wild. Anyway. Yeah. So this is Stray Kids podcast.
It is.
And we are going to be watching the survival shows. This is our survival show rewatch. and we're on episode 8, which is a good episode for most of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Having a White Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
this
is
the
in the
episode.
song. So if anyone is playing the trivia in the server, I set up a trivia bot. Pay attention to this episode because there is a question about this episode specifically in the trivia questions.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get it rolling. Tom's got to join me, and
right.
he's got to do the countdown and hit play, and then we're going to start watching this this rewatch. It's going to be good. I'm excited.
Okay. I'm going to it says I'm buffering. Okay, give me a second. Oh. Okay.
He's buff. Ladies and gentlemen.
Rawr. I should honestly plug in my camera because I even like did a little front.
You did the
front
flex.
hands. No,
Nice.
nothing.
Oh, just, front flex.
Yeah,
like,
front
I
flex.
gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. No, I gotcha.
Oh, it's mixtape. When's my K-pop episode coming out?
Oh, we're doing it live.
No, we have not started yet.
We're about to start the episode. We're recording. This is all recorded.
Yeah, you're live on recording right now.
Mixtape host of the Bring Your Own Popcorn podcast.
Yeah. Your K-pop episode is coming out November something. Oh, okay.
Ah, there you go.
That's
perfect.
So far away. All right. If you are listening along on Patreon or watching along, I don't know, whatever, on Patreon, then we are going to start episode 8 of the Survival Show in 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, it is Friday the 13th as we're recording this.
Oh!
And Jeanette and I were talking about how we're a little disappointed because...
We gotta pause.
What?
We gotta pause because I got another story for you.
Dude.
It's so.
All right, we're going back.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, if you're
patrons.
listening / watching along on Patreon, we were restarting. So scratch that last.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
let me tell you the story, and you might also have to cut this one out.
A few moments later.
Is there like a gender neutral term for being a Joe, or is Joe the gender neutral term?
I don't know. I guess it's gender neutral, like Jody.
I guess that's true. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I was just gonna say as we were starting this and we started talking about Friday the 13th that Jeanette and I had a tradition for a while where like every time we hit a Friday the 13th, we would watch the next Friday the 13th movie, and we are currently on the.
That's a nice little tradition.
I think we're on the 7th movie, which like I've been dying to get to number 8. Because that is Jason Takes Manhattan, which is that's the best one. I love it. It's not like a good movie, but it's the best one,
right?
Yeah, because that's the one where he like, I don't want to spoil it because she's here, so I'm not going to say what happens, but like stuff happens.
Something
it's great.
Happens.
Yeah, I love a lot of stuff that happens in that movie, and we've been waiting a long time, and so. But we had because we had kids and we were tired all the time, like we had not done it for the last few Friday the 13th. And then like this month we were like, all right, it's spooky month. Maybe we should watch like a Friday the 13th movie this month. And then didn't realize there was a Friday the 13th this month. And then it was today and we were like, oh, we got to record the podcast. I guess we'll have to rain check to tomorrow.
No, just watch it as soon as we
good.
finish.
No, we can't do that. Like, I got to get up with the kids in the morning, and Jeanette's taking Michelle to a kid's birthday in the afternoon tomorrow.
I'm just hearing a bunch of excuses.
Yeah, maybe we'll try tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway,
mixtape.
Ready? Let's do this.
Played the game. I'm pretty sure we have. I mean, I know I have. I think you played it, right?
It's like I kickstarted it.
The Dead by Daylight type game, right? That's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like somebody plays it. Yeah. It's fun.
Is it?
Oh, I mean, it's fun for a period of time. It's one of those games that's like we play these games a lot where it looks fun and it is fun for like the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then we're like, okay. You know? Yeah.
Because I kickstarted it. I think I don't remember if I got early access or whatever, but I played it the first few times, and it's like I was like picked as like a survivor or whatever it's called in that game.
Yeah.
And
one of the camp kids.
Yeah, the camp, whatever. And I just ran around, didn't know what to do. The game just came out. Nobody knew what they were doing. Try to find things or whatever. I don't know. And then eventually just got killed or whatever. And then I got went in as Jason once and like didn't understand any of the abilities, was trying to figure out like how they all worked, because like he has like this like fast like he has this move where you like fly through the world like really quickly so that you can move really fast. Like it's kind of a way to explain like how he's got the, he walks everywhere, but he's magically everywhere that people are.
Yeah.
And so they try to make that into a power, but like the way it moved, at least at the time, I think they've done like a lot of updates, which like people liked it more and more as time went on. But at release, I was like, this is rough, and it's like confusing to play and kind of hard to like figure out what's going on. And I'm sure that like as time went on, it probably gained an audience, and they made some updates to fix, some kind of jankiness, and I'm sure it's much better, but I never gave it another shot. So whoops. Oh well.
Yeah, I think I still own it. We also have Bigfoot, right? Or hunting Bigfoot or something.
I thought we returned that. Did we not return
you might have returned it. I don't return games. I'm on a mission.
Really? Oh, because you're trying to pack your Steam library, right?
Yeah, I gotta get. I like. I
can't believe
numbers.
Of all of the games, you didn't return that one, because that one was garbage. That one was like the most garbage of all the games that we've played.
Look, anyway. I've got some pretty garbage games in my library.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're a number. I'm at 1,833. I only need whatever the, I'm not going to try to do math right now. 160. I am apparently going to try to do. Well, I don't care. Anyway, I need more games is what I'm saying. That's the point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fair enough.
If you're listening / watching along on Patreon, we're going to start watching the survival show in 3,
That's right.
2, 1, play.
Cool. It's a girl dancing, playing the fucking. I was gonna say harmonica. That's definitely a recorder.
Yeah.
God, Bang Chan's voice is so good. That's interesting. I wonder if that was on purpose. They're performing on the 9th, and they, they were 9 members.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't at this point. Look how young that Han Ji-sung is.
He has not aged.
I know that that's true. And then at the same time, I look at him and I go, oh, he's so much younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody does. I wonder if they still warm up just by singing Elevator.
Yeah. That'd be something, right?
Oh, the first mystery listener has arrived. It looks like Peniel.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Shut up, JYP. Who are those guys behind them? Is that security?
I hope so. Jesus, the fucking cameras.
You think the rock girl is here?
Yeah, probably. I thought I heard her.
Yeah.
Just listen really closely.
Yeah. That one girl.
This motherfucker, he caused the whole problem, all right? He put the pressure on. That's not Peniel.
It's not. What's happening? What's going on
What?
here?
It just froze. What happened? Did yours freeze?
And mine's not frozen. It's glitching. It's making JYP. Oh.
Oh, okay. Mine's now catching up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, JYP broke it. It's out of sync, but we'll get there.
Now he looks young. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So different.
That Benny baby.
Oh no. Not my Benny.
I mean, if there's a member whose voice is going to crack, it's going to be him.
I think that one guy that's just looking around is security for the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a professional idol there. Like, you can't just leave him on his own, which I think is a little sad, but...
Yeah.
Oh, God, what I would give for an OT8 fucking school life.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would ever do it. I mean, they would do it for Stay, but like... they're not young anymore, so like, would they want to do this vibe again? I don't know.
IDK.
They keep cutting to like the few like Western looking people in the crowd, and I'm like, I know that like Stray Kids was like intended to be a global group, like that was the plan. So like maybe that's a part of it to be like, see,
It makes me think though, because they showed that one white girl like a lot, and I'm like, is she a plant? Like, did they hire an American to come watch this so that they could film an American watching the busking?
I mean, maybe, but that one girl, like her like eyes were rolling back during the song, and she was just like, "Oh yeah," and I was just like, "Yeah, she's there for real."
Yeah.
And no one would do that little finger dance to School Life if they weren't just being themselves. You know what I mean?
That's my boy right there.
All-rounder Changbin.
Yeah, he's got to be serious. He's on the lookout for criminals. He's protecting our boys. Not our boys, but the other boys. Our hot Korean boys. He's doing the world a service. No, look, he's got an earpiece and everything. He's 100% security for those guys.
There was a stay on TikTok that I saw on my For You page, and she said like, my favorite Stray Kids song is Yeah Yeah Yeah. Why don't I ever see anyone talking about it? Is that anyone else's favorite Stray Kids song? And I was like, oh, yeah, I like Yeah Yeah Yeah.
Yeah. So
I commented on it and I said, Yeah 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 is great. I love it.
I also like Yeah Yeah Yeah.
Of course you do. It's very good. But since she asked what your favorite song was,
who?
Of course, the person in the TikTok, she said like, oh, is your favorite song Yeah Yeah Yeah? If it's not, what is your favorite Stray Kids song?
Oh my God.
To which I replied, I don't interact online, but I replied and said that, Yeah 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 is great. It's a wonderful song, but my favorite song is Scars. So
yeah, naturally.
Did I get a lot of upvotes? I got like 4. It's all right. Guess people don't like Scars. I don't know.
I don't know what mine is.
I replied like pretty early in when that post went out. So,
you know what mine actually might be, which is kind of ironic.
What?
If you think about it, I think it might be Miro.
Oh my God. Now we definitely have to do that episode.
Because the reason that I think, and Anna can attest to this, but she's downstairs right now. But every time Miro comes on my playlist when we're in the car, I get super excited. I'm like, yes, it's Miro.
It's like the hypest. Yeah.
I also look for it. Like earlier, we went to the store and I put on my playlist and like we get.
You're like skip. Oh, finally. Yeah, I mean, that's how I used to, when it first came out, this was more likely, but I used to I would go to my Stray Kids playlist, go to Scars, tap it, and then shuffle. So everything after it shuffles.
Yeah.
My poor boy.
My biggest problem
sad
with Miro, though, as a car song, is that it's got police sirens.
Oh, sirens?
Yeah,
fuck that, yeah. Fuck Mnet for doing this to my boy.
Yeah, for real. What a shitty. I don't want to watch this part.
Hey, let's eliminate the person who leads you in dance.
And is your Korean
I'm
teacher?
so frustrated. And as your Korean teacher. Yeah, both of those things. They do fine. They do fucking fine.
There's one little
misstep.
Racha. Oh.
No,
course.
yeah, they gotta
cut back.
repeat. 2017.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Like, okay. I'm just furious before it's even happened because I'm like, verse two is all you need.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're fucking if you are JYP and you're running a business, you hear that and you go, fuck it, we can fix anything that's wrong. Like, we can fix anything that's wrong if he can do that. Verse 2.
Well, I mean, he was obviously wrong, like, and he recognized that. Maybe through his own,
or maybe somebody else,
or maybe Christopher Big Dick kicked the fucking door in and was like, "Give me my boys back." That's what I think that happened.
I think that is what happened.
Yeah,
that's canon now.
Yep.
I mean, even Mnet is on his side. He immediately composes himself and continues. Like, fucking, if Mnet is on your side,
yeah,
they knew. But that's the thing, is that they knew, right? Like, when they're cutting this together, they already knew that he was preparing for the last stage. So, and I know that rap is also what got him eliminated, because JYP is all like, well, it seems like you don't know what you're saying.
We got to see the whites, Mooney. We got to see the whites.
I love that little move where Bangchan like leans on Felix. It was good. Oh, I love the glitter. Like, at concerts, people collect the confetti. Like, I have some of the confetti from when we saw them, right?
Oh.
But that confetti was in their pockets and they touched it with their hands. Like,
yeah.
I want it
that
so
has
bad.
Their sweat on it.
It does.
I'm going to smell it. Vintage Skiz hand glitter.
Is that on eBay, you think? There was a lot of Western people there. Like, it could end up on eBay here. Yeah.
Verse 2.
Verse 2.
Wait, so JYP wasn't even there?
Correct. He wasn't there with the crowd. That's what drives me crazy about the evaluation, is that, like, they watched it, they felt the energy, and then they're watching it again just on video and then trying to interpret from that. And it's infuriating.
Do you think JYP would, like, being there would have been, like, I don't know,
like he would have taken the attention away?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but he could have just sat in the back with the other guys.
He could have worn a mask.
True. Yeah, I agree with Ian's face. Fucking what?
Yeah.
Him? This guy?
The guy who's perfect at everything?
His vocalization was stable. I mean, the, like, hottest fucking, like, thirst trap TikToks are of these boys growling their lyrics out. Like, there was nothing wrong. Mnet scrubbed through the entire video being like, when was he unstable?
Wait. This is my favorite part.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. It's not. Your dancing stands out. Oh, thank you. My dancing stands out. Not in a good way.
You should go solo until you figure it out.
Again? No, fuck off. What's this guy's charm?
What is that guy's charm?
Yeah.
Is he just too beautiful? What's the issue?
Yeah, that's what it is.
What does this guy do?
Which guy?
This little freckled boy.
Yeah, because he doesn't understand the lyrics. Yeah. You're not good at Korean because you fired his fucking Korean teacher. I can't believe overall bad. How about fucking
Before you judge these boys, JYP, take a look in the fucking mirror and explain that outfit. Okay? Let's address that first of all.
When was the last time, JYP, that you did a busking mission?
Wrong. Unless it's Woojin.
It is.
Yeah, that's right. Idiot. No, because if it were Woojin, then he would have doubted himself later and stayed in the group, which is what we don't want. Right?
True.
He needs
True.
he needs the confidence that he's good enough to remain so that he goes on to have even more confidence that he can leave.
That's true.
It's canon. Hyunjin, you're too beautiful and it makes me look ugly. And I don't like that.
What are his charms? Fucking milking it for the goddamn commercials, Mnet.
Is this episode depressing you? Have a Coca-Cola.
A little caffeine and sugar, take a nap, you'll be good. God, fuck him for this. Felix now speaks proper Korean better than anybody else in the group.
Because of this moment.
Probably. I'm sure that this moment made him go like, I can't have this.
No, this is what he's like. He's like, oh, my Korean sucks? All right. I'm going to speak it better than you.
Bitch.
I was going to say it again, but I don't want to make you edit it. Well, rather forget to edit it. Leave it in. Everything had to happen for a reason, right? Woojin had to not get kicked out right now so that he would leave the group later. Felix had to get kicked out right now so that he could be like, all right, JYP, I'll fucking show you, little punk ass bitch.
The saddest part is still coming up after he leaves. Fucking, it's Bangchan. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's gonna happen. We're all going through it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, look at the quiver.
My boy. Fucking Bangchan just debating life itself.
Is this the episode where the quote, "You do want to fucking cry for the next 20 minutes" comes from? Or was that the original, the Lino episode? I don't remember.
I think it's the Lino episode, but no, I'm not sure. Oh, God.
And he fucking meant it, because as soon as we were done with this moment, he went in and he was like, fuck you, JYP, give me my boy.
How many cameras do they have in this room? This is a tiny ass room.
Yeah. I have to laugh to keep from crying.
He's shaking. God, fucking Mnet. I have to look away.
What are you saying in there, babe? You're shouting.
Changbin got such broad shoulders so he could carry all this. I mean, Hyunjin's all alone on the dance team. Like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Oh my God, get a new screen protector.
Oh God. Yeah. Kissing the homies at Han River.
What a fucking, what a dagger in the heart, right? They're like, yeah, we got rid of him. Look at all the things that you love about him.
Yeah.
Doesn't it suck? Stray Kids is doing this in collaboration with Genie Music. Great advertisement. Stray Kids is ruining your emotions in association with Genie Music.
In collaboration with Genie Music. All right, that's just the preview. We're done.
Yeah.
Oh man. How was that?
Goodbye.
Was that fun? Was that a fun episode?
Oh, so much fun.
Well, one more to go.
Wait, that was episode 8, right?
Yeah, so there's episode 9 and then he's back in 10. So
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We will be okay. We're going to get through it. We're alive. How do you I keep asking you, like, so like as it goes, like your opinions are different, right? Because you know the members now.
Naturally, yes. I have.
We don't need to address.
I have all of the experience that everyone who criticizes me now has.
Nobody criticizes you.
Oh yeah, it never happens.
It doesn't happen. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but like
it's amazing what context will give you.
Like the first 3/4 of this episode was like an awesome busking performance. Let's focus on that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah.
Wasn't it good? Yeah. It was.
Wait, hold on. I have to do some math. What's 742 minus 730? It's 12.
12?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Quick maths, as Andy would say. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but so the busking performance was tight as hell and seemed like everybody who was there enjoyed it. And JYP, who was not there, was just like, no, I don't know. I think I need to be really critical of this. Like, I know that when we watched this last time, I also felt like, what the fuck performance did he watch? It wasn't what I watched, and I watched it recorded on video too. So what the fuck?
Yeah.
What happened? What was so different in the cut together Mnet version from the just raw video that he watched? Was the sound that bad? Like what was going on there? Because like, and if you've got just like a still video, like a full cam watching them, like you're not really getting the emotion, the interaction with the crowd. Like everything they were doing was feeding off the energy that was there. And like, I'm especially still mad about how he treated Bang Chun singing. Like, motherfucker, could you just give him a break? You don't have to say anything positive. Just don't say anything to Bang Chun. And that should be enough, right? To not, because he's just been like so critical, like, oh, you just don't seem so confident. And now he's like feeling himself. He's like doing ad libs. He's having a great time and just doing me proud. And then he's just like, your vocalization wasn't very good. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, look, what does JYP know?
He knows plastic pants.
Yeah.
And he knows how to put together groups with the help of like 100 other people who work at JYP Entertainment. He knows how to be the face of putting together groups. That's what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's pretty good. The whole premise of Stray Kids, though, is that he's not the one putting the group together.
Well, true. And that's why we end up the way that we end up, right?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Christopher fucking Big Dick kicked in that door after this whole thing and was like...
And he was like, Dad, you better fix this.
You motherfucker, you told me... I could pick this group, and you're telling me I'm wrong? No. Stray Kids will debut with 9 members, or we won't debut at all.
And I assume that I assume that Mnet was like, oh, yes, let's make it a contested finale. Let's get people to vote. This is the best. Just, seeing dollar signs, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that it was great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, next week we'll not be doing this. There's a new Skiz code out. We're going to talk about that. There's a new album. We already talked about our ordering process last week, but there's also a how do I phrase this? There's a new Stray Kids remix of somebody else's song.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So we're going to cover that next week along with watching the new Skiz code.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet. And I think I haven't listened to it, to be fair. I've only heard like a clip, but we'll see. I might have some thoughts. Hopefully not Hopefully not negative thoughts, but we'll talk about it next week. There's your tease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, so it'll be
good.
It'll be fresh.
Yeah, it'll be fresh for me. I'm not gonna. I won't listen to it until next week, and so we'll both experience it live.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll make our choices from there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah.
What a wonderful time we had tonight until the last
we had such a good time.
Minutes.
Yeah, we were having a great time. We were jamming out. We were talking about school life and how good it is and how we really need it. Christopher, look, as long as you're swinging your CBD around, let's make some movement on that.
Let's get some school
Can
life.
we get that? School life, hero soup. Come on.
Don't you
Let's knock it out.
Don't you want the
4419?
Don't you want the intros also for like the IMs in the clay series? Right?
Oh, I guess that's a good point. Yeah. Can we get stop? And that's the end of the episode. Let's just end it there. No. And if you want to come along on this journey with us and feel better than we did this week, because next week and the week after, as we watch the next time we watch the survival show, you can go to makeastay.com and you can join us on Discord, or you can throw us money on Patreon. That's how it's pronounced now.
Oh, okay.
According to the Australian podcast I've been listening to, that's how they say it.
Oh,
Patreon,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go patronize us or patronize us.
I'm not sure which is better.
And yeah, it'll be a good time. You can join in. A lot of people showed up tonight. I'm really happy about that. What a good.
We're gonna get even more next time. Just wait.
Yeah.
You could be a part of it. Come on down.
You could be a part of it. Things are happening in chat all the time. People are talking about stuff and things and
things.
You get to hear about my adventure at Target where I bought another copy of 5
How did we
Star.
forget to talk about that?
I don't know.
We talked about it in chat. I thought we would definitely bring it up on the show. We got too busy talking about the Navy. You bought a Stray Kids album of your own volition just because it was there.
Yeah.
Look,
That's the sign
I know
of
you're
a stay.
saying like that is like hardcore stay.
Yeah.
Like
well,
for real.
Okay, but to be fair, I also bought some NCT albums. So
I know you did.
It wasn't
you
like
son of a bitch, you fucking traitor.
So sorry. Yeah.
How dare you?
I'll see myself out.
If you're a goddamn N citizen before you're a stay, I will drive up there, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, you should drive up here anyway.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. So when we got back, well, Anna put the thought in my head, first of all, because
That hoe over there?
What?
That's what thought? No, don't worry about it.
No.
Continue.
Okay.
Your story.
Yeah. Anyway, so I saw Maxident first, and I was like, "Ooh, I should get another copy of Maxident." And she was like, "No." And then we saw 5 Star, and I was like, "It's the last one. It's fate, right?" So I was like, "I'm definitely buying this." And then she pointed it out, and she was like, "Oh, there's NCT." Because she knows that Mooney has been exposing me to NCT slowly but surely,
right?
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh man, wouldn't it be funny if I bought an NCT album and I got like her bias as a pull, you know?
And then
and then I did in both albums.
Oh my god.
So
that's kind of rude. Yeah, that's rude behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, the good news is that like NCT and Stray Kids get along famously. Like,
really?
They're well known to be, like Bangchan. You know, Bangchan is like well known to like get along with everyone, but it's not even just NCT. It's like N Citizens and Stays are like pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like you know, like people that you think that we would be close with, like 18s, like the stay teenies are struggling. They are on the struggle bus all the time. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, because like ATs and Stray Kids are very close. You see them together. They're very close, right? And at award shows and stuff, like they're always interacting. But they're fans. Like I don't understand fan wars. They don't make any sense to me. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same with Tomorrow By Together, TXT.
Oh, okay.
Like their fans also. I don't like. It seems like we would be like similar vibes, like similar people, but I don't know. I don't understand fan wars. They don't make sense to me. Yeah, MOAs. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm positive, right? Like our boys interact with their boys all the time. So I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, we love NCT and you know, a lot of stays like went out of their way to like vote for Taeyoung when he was doing a solo comeback when we were promoting 5-Star, and on the week after we stopped promoting, a bunch of stays on Twitter and stuff like organized to help him like get votes so that he could win a music show for his sound, his song where he was like, we got the bounce, bow wow wow wow. You know that one? You know that one?
I don't know that one. Maybe I do. I don't know. The thing is,
I heard it.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've heard it.
No,
Probably.
I have.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Anyway, this is a Stray Kids podcast, not an NCT podcast, and we will see you next week.
yeah, but we love the love. You know,
We love the love. Love.
We love. We promote. We promote, at the very least, neutrality on this podcast, right?
For sure.
As stay, you should not be in anything anti. Just be a stay or nothing at all. And
especially right now, because like Stayville, quote unquote Stayville, is like in lockdown right now.
Except towards Woojin. But even that's just no, we just do that for fun. Yeah.
That's true.
Look, I hope Woojin, is having fun, not being a part of
and
Stray
I don't
Kids.
ever have to see it.
Because, like, clearly he's missing out on the fucking incredible success of Stray Kids, because of a reason that we still don't fully know. So who knows? I mean, whatever. Anyway, the point is, that makes me feel good about Stay, wanting to get out there and promote NCT, especially because they're from SM, right? Not even JYP.
Right. So they're not a JYP group. Yeah. This is of their own choice. Like, yeah. Yep.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Support other artists.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bangchan's, a social
everyone
butterfly.
Loves
He's got everyone in his phone, even us. Like, he's got your phone number.
That's true.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, I text him.
You and Christopher. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You and everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, wait. I can do it really high now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My voice
Oh,
is
because you're not sick.
Yeah.